Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to the first live stream on the testing branch. And today, freaking KAPRO is coming out. Who would have thought it would be coming out so soon to be tested? So let's see, let's take a look at it. I'm not sure if it's going to be in the carnivore category or... Yep, it is. So it's definitely obviously going to be semi-aquatic, and we start on land instead of in water. Okay. Give me just a second, and then I'm going to start going over the options for skins and everything. My god, I can't wait to look at all these skins. Just give me a second. Oh, damn. Okay. I would love to see the inspiration for these skins. Not too bad. Oh, Swamp Runner is really nice. I feel if I want to go for more camouflage, I would go with Mangrove or maybe... Oh god, there's someone that's already grown. That's probably Staff. I don't know. What do you guys think? Well, let's just click on Swamp Runner and do a few random generations. It's interesting how the first 2 times I randomly generate, it's green. Oh, this would be good for us being around in the desert right now. Alright, let's see. So many people on, I feel like it's going to take a bit to load. Okay, here I am. Alright, cool. Oh man, this storm is making me lag. Let's check out the talent points. Okay, we got weather resistance, tough stomach. They changed... Okay, they definitely changed how the talent point tree is working. Look at the really cool transitioning. There's not that really annoying clicking sound either. If you know, you know. Trust me, that sound was so annoying. I'm glad they removed it. And the fade in and out of the text is an honest, really small but really nice touch for quality. Got Healing, Strong Bones, Con, Forager, Keen, and Tim. Unbreakable right here. Okay. We got our stoic. And sharp teeth is over down here. And we got a new talent here. Snapping jaw. Increases damage boost received from charging up a bite attack. Also decreases the amount of ability power drained while initiating and charging up a bite attack. Okay. Reduces the movement penalty occurred while charging a bite attack. Okay, so I'm guessing when you're trying to use snapping jaw, or, well, you know, it's gonna really impede your movement. So I feel like this talent is gonna be super necessary. And of course, they always put it at the end of the tree there. So you have to go through everything else to get to it. Which makes sense. Slippery, ooh, that's 4 spots away. If you go through Strong Lunds, Thick Skull, and Wing Tear to get to Slippery. And then 5 if you go through Aqua, or if you go through Adrenaline here. Oh my goodness. Of course, you'd want to pick one of these, Strong Lunds or Aqua, to go through. Oh man, okay, that kind of sucks. Exhausting Bite, usual place, and oh, Thirsty for Blood. This increases how much damage Blood Rush applies to your next attack. So I'm guessing basically, is it that you just get a damage boost with every bite? Okay, guess we'll have to try that out. Oh, we just got Tough Stomach +2 and Sneaky +1. Growing really fast. It's probably, they must have events up. Usual speed talents. Dart is over here, just like in Lake Lurdu and that. One last new talent, Replenish. And it's in the survival tree. Return stamina when landing a successful attack? Huh. Okay. Strange being in the survival tree, but then again, maybe not. I did not expect this kind of talent to be added to Bob. Let me know what you guys think about that down below. Being able to regain stamina when you attack someone? Huh. Okay. Trying to determine what other talents I want to do. Thing is, though, on the screen, I don't like that it flashes every time I put in a talent point. It constantly flashes the text on the right. Hopefully they'll change that up. I really don't like that. That's just a me thing. Well, we're just gonna hope that we don't get caught by a Moza or something. I'm not gonna get slippery right now. Okay, it wasn't too hard to drink, so that's a plus. I always hate having that issue on Psy. Sorry guys, it might be a little laggy since the server is at 150 people, so it's going to be spotty here. Now I'm wondering if we can eat fish probably, right? Just have to get used to the speed of this creature. This is... Oh, so we don't eat fish. We got negative bias from that. Nope, Kapro is not a fish eater. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Oh, lovely. There's a forest fire over there. Good thing we're a Kapro. I don't know if you guys can tell, but do you see what I mean when the text keeps flashing about in the talent tree? I really don't like that. Well, we don't eat fish, so we're forced to eat meat. Okay. That kind of sucks. I think we can eat these mushrooms, though, real quick. Yeah, we actually can, and it gives us a tiny bit of food. I always eat these on my velo and chain. I definitely need to invest more in nimble. Okay. Well, should we go into the ocean or should we go up the river? I feel like we go up the river because that's where I'm hearing people at. Ooh. The bottom walking animation. Pretty interesting. I mean, I like it. This is me just swimming. I'm not sprinting right now. And I'm... Okay, the animation is pretty cool for that dart. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there's someone by me. Of course, there's a... It's a baby. Has this always been here, or is that new? Shows how much I play aquatics in this river. That's scary. on this server. I do have global turned off because sometimes people just can't behave themselves, so just got that turned off. You can see staff talking though, it seems. Alright, I'm just gonna join the puppies group because it seems like I'd fit in that the best since I am literally a little puppy. Bless? I could quit. Oh, I could bless. I think that Mosa is literally right there in the river. Yep. Hi, big glowy boy. You hanging out? Might be at a water source, maybe? Oh, free. Where are you going towards them? Oh no. Safety in numbers, but when someone is making a bad choice to go towards danger, I typically then. What is that? Oh, that's just another croc. Okay. Let's real quick, while we can, look at some of the other skins. Oh, the bandit is really nice for kind of realism and camouflage here. Yeah, see, this looks really good. I'm not a big uh, on the old Bob. Way before way before the days of Titania and even Rival Shores. I'm definitely more of a blend into the environment type of person because I've learned being able to get that first or catch people by surprise really can mean life or death for your creature. I am honestly really scared to hang out in the water, not gonna lie. But it's nice seeing that we can actually move around pretty quickly on land, so we don't have to rely on using the water all the time to travel. Hi there, Shymans. I'm alive. Taters are on the other side, so I guess we will go over there. Is spamming, they really want some quote. I don't think we can get up this way. Oh, yeah, I don't think we can. God, it is! Just like Velo. So for the Skies build, I definitely would say for a better survival rate, obviously need to be both a fast swimmer and runner on land, which also means you really probably should get strong legs and sure-footed. Exhausting Bite is always super helpful on many creatures, but we'll put that to the test today. And of course we want strong ones. We want ability power so that we're not running out of ability to be able to defend ourselves. And we want to try out the new talent Snapping Jaw. That dart is really good for someone who has no dart. I have 0 dart. Looks like Mid? Grey Hunt? I'm just gonna call you Mid, I'm sorry. And Mash. Trying to make The model looks really scales. Look, I think that's what they're called. Honestly, I'm not sure what they're called, especially its tail. If you know what those are, I'm gonna look at the middle of a stream. Really good job, especially for a game like Bob. Wow, they're getting better and better. The developer, the creatures, they're doing. I'm not black color. Yeah. I think I missed the memo, guys. Just like when you grab the leash to take your dog out for a walk and they get super excited. And as soon as you let them out and they want to go for a nice little sprint, it looks like a lot of people are running balanced builds like me, so. Oh, I made it. Okay. That's pretty cool. Okay, you can't press the space bar when trying to do that move. It's just holding down the right click button. Looks like I'm gonna have to work on it, but I think we're gonna move. Yeah. We're gonna need a lot of food for all these people. Yeah, so if you haven't seen, if you just tuned in, the new talents are Snapping Jaw, which increases a damage boost from charging up your bite. It decreases the amount of ability power drain while you're charging it up. It does reduce the movement penalty, so when you're trying to do Snapping Jaw, it limits your mobility. But if you have Snapping Jaw, then you're able to move around more freely. And increases the duration of the tendon tear status condition applied from using bite attacks. So we can do tendon tear like Weavinator does. I did not... I forgot to read that last part when I was looking at it earlier. And then Thirsty for Blood, we got a +2 in that. I feel like we should worry about other things before we put more points into that. That Inherit really helps us, so... Let's go for Improved Dart. If they get up there, they must be bigger. I wonder what talent will help boost. Probably Powerful Legs. I'm dumb. Which I don't have. I do not have Powerful Legs. I'm guessing that's what it is. Because what else would it be? Oh, this means this is another enemy for chains and velos. Because I know chains and velos like to hang up here a lot. Because it's hard for anything to get up here. Okay, we should probably follow the group. Let's go ahead and drink. Let's hope we don't break our bones. Again, there's no problems drinking, so that's good. Our tail does look a little funky when we're drinking, though, not gonna lie, at least at this angle. I'm sorry. Oh. Oh, let's see if we survive this. Oh boy. Ow. Oh my god, Athena. How did you survive that? Poor guy. At least it wasn't too much. It was only 14 damage for injury. Now, some of the sounds feel borrowed from lift, I don't feel. Hopefully there's the tail does look a little weird as I'm running around, but I mean, probably because creature isn't going to be like this in real life. But it looks cool, I guess, kind of. I mean, I don't know. Something about hopefully the two placeholder sounds get replaced with its own sound. This is spooky. Oh, thank goodness I didn't take any damage from that fall. Huh. Wait a minute. This is regurgitated fish. Well, that just made me feel upset in my stomach. Careful. I think Free Shavakadu already died. I don't see them anymore. Okay, we're gonna try to sneak in here. Oh, this looks really cool. Okay. I already have a feeling someone is watching me. Why do I feel that? I hate that. I love the little, like, tiny floating... Oh. You see, I really like these. These tiny floating, I don't know what to call them. I guess just groups of logs and twigs and reeds, and that's a really nice touch. Oh boy. I could really go for some real food instead of nasty regurgitated fish that supposedly Kapros don't like. Oh. Oh no. I got a bad feeling right now. This looks really good. They did a good job. I don't like that the ocean water is in here, but that's just a general Bob thing where you can see the ocean water. It makes it look like one of those really badly AI generated things, kind of like the if you've anyone seen it, the Arc Aquatica trailer. That Snail Games is in deep shit with the community right now in creating this AI generated trailer for this new DLC and the old arc that they said would never have any more DLC because they wanted everyone to switch to Ascended. And one of the parts, or a couple of the parts, is there's water underwater and an octopus just poofs into existence from the water underwater. I don't know. It's really bad, guys. If you want to watch it, don't watch the actual trailer. If you do watch the actual trailer, please throw another hate comment out of the thousands and thousands of hate comments underneath, because we need to set a real hard example that when it comes to video games and us spending our hard-earned money to play, we expect that people are working hard to make sure we get quality from them. And when Snail Games did that, they pulled off this stunt to see if they can make a little bit more money off of an old game that they said would never add content to anymore. It's just ridiculous. It's just insane. AI content is not not quality, not something that you should be able to sell someone, especially when it comes to video games. I mean, it's just ridiculous. So putting out an outcry, I feel, is very necessary. Do we want to try to get one bite off and hope we live just to see how much damage we do? Oh, good. Put a point in swiftness. Oh, let's check if we can rest underwater. Nope, we can't. Which is to be expected, since we're barely seen as semi-aquatic, supposedly. We can't even eat fish. Oh my god. What kind of monster thinks it's cool to put their Apado in here and no other food source for us to eat? Oh, his tail is right there on me. Please, please don't swap me. Okay, can I back up? He didn't see me. Okay. I am very happy he did not swipe his tail at me right there. Maybe our camouflage worked a little bit, and our sneaky, I'd like to say. I'm not sure where those guys are. I should try to stay around in here and hope that someone dies and gives me some food, because I ain't killing this apple by myself. You didn't hear that. No, I'm definitely not here. Don't you look this way. I'm not here. Give me that side eye. You heard nothing. Let's see kind of like the motion here. Okay, this is really agile. This could be trouble for ichthyes for sure, when there's big enough groups. Do a charge bite. Okay, so that's us running with the snapping jaws. So having 3 points into that makes it so it barely changes my speed when I'm charging up a bite. So seems like that's really going to be a talent worth getting. Just jump through him. Yeah, jump through him and we didn't get hit. Alright, I'm bad. It's gonna take a bit to get used to this. Okay. It's actually easier than I thought. So I think we can charge up a bite and then lunge through it and bite it with our snapping jaw as we go through, maybe? Well, darn. We got hit once, and now we gotta back out and heal. Which is going to be hard, since we don't have any comfort or healing. And got negative bias from eating fish, which we hate, supposedly. One thing we could do is hide underneath the ocean level here, actually. Can hardly tell I'm here. Blood rush available. What does that mean? Oh, thank God, it's free Shavakadu. How are you doing that? Oh, I wonder what the taunt is. Okay. Arrowhead Island. Tiny little pond. This looks really good. I like these trees. Shouldn't be a lag. Sorry guys, I couldn't really help too much there. I'm lagging up a storm. Looks like that's a game ruining bug right there, having unlimited stam. Whatever they did. Looks like just crouching fixed it. That's good. That sounds like a very large sigh heading to our location right now. Oh boy. Not quite full health yet. Almost. Definitely should get healing on something like this. That's squishy. We're 1.2 and we only have 430 health. So that's a little concerning. Sounds like a very large croc in front of us. I don't know if I trust you, buddy. Wherever you are, you're over there. Yeah. I do not know how Free Shabakadu did that. I'm just gonna have to take my chances. Dead end, actually. It is. No! Why? Have mercy. If only I'd hidden in that cave for a little bit. But my survival brain was not on. Let's see where we spawn. Well, this looks dangerous. Is that a freaking giant snake that fell on top of them? What the heck was that? Or is it just that giant cap? And probably go in the ocean. Oh boy, I really wish I had gotten more points than Swift. And I'm out of stam. Oh no. Alright, there we go. Especially since we speed blessed, so we're gonna get really hungry. Ow. Tons of KAPRO icons everywhere. Alright, Jonas, my brother. Let's go forth, head to free. Wait, I think free is the other way. No, no, they went over to Athena found size gore. Oh, you got a tiny letter for your size. It's so cute. Let's go. Oh, you don't take fall damage when you do that? That's really nice. Thank you. Unless you're pulling my leg and I do that and I die. Either way. Just kidding. Thank you for that. on my child. This is exactly the place to not be a Kapro. Some of these. Normal now. This way, my guy. This way. Unfortunate that it might be a little tough to still kind of hunt for food there. Fish there, even though we can't eat fish. Supposedly we can get forager to be able to eat fish. I don't see anyone purposely going there that can't take on a Kapro to die and feed us. I don't know. I guess we'll see how it plays out. Obviously, we can't test and be able to hunt for food if everyone is right. So I don't know. We'll see. So far, all I know is that Kapro's health is atrocious. I understand maybe it's to balance the game since it's so incredibly mobile in the water and able to be quite fast on land. I don't know. Fighting is going to be fairly difficult, especially considering we have such a long tail. Thanes are going to abuse our tail hitbox. So I guess we will see how Kapro is going to play out in the food chain and crap. Oh, we did it. But that went pretty well. I didn't know how well I was going to do in my first real fight. Gosh, especially with the lag. Oh, I feel really bad. All they did try to do was run away from me, which you're never supposed to do. That's a good way to get eaten, is to not defend yourself and just try to run, especially when you can't run, when you're fighting against a creature with tendon tear. I feel like things are going to come back and kill me though, especially with 2 PGs here. Still not sure what it means by saying Blood Rush is available when you're done with combat after like a minute or so. Every time, a minute after combat, I always see that pop up, and I'm not quite sure what it means yet. Okay, so it's only usable outside of combat. So that's why it keeps saying that. That makes sense. And it looks so different here. I'm guessing there was a fire over here. I was gonna say, did they change the map over here? What'd they do? Change it a little bit? I don't know. I'm not sure. It looks incredibly different without the forest over there. Okay. A little funky. They definitely tried to make it look like, oh, I'm carrying something super heavy with super heavy with the way they have my head kind of shaking like that, having the looks like I'm really trying to hold up this piece of meat in my mouth. That's pretty cool. Model is this part right here, this part of the tail, and oh, that sounds great. That sounds after all. What I'm doing. I'm stuck. Unless? I don't know, it's way too teleporty. Oh, look at them go. Yep, I agree, Freesha. I agree. Oh my god, look at this. It's gonna make me stick out like a sore thumb. Oh, sea spray is a nice skin. Okay. Oh, that sounds pleasant. Oh boy, a literal Godzilla sounds lovely. I'd love to see a showdown between the two giant Kapros with a bunch of babies going after that Karchar. Definitely over this way. No! The lag. That made it so hard to determine where and when to fight. Oh, this time it killed me. Oh no! I'm gonna turn global on and ask for a revive on our croc. We'll see. I think they're doing revives for the Kapros. We could take our Psy over to the swamp. I feel like that's going to take way too long. Uh, Hard, but all in all, just the model itself for Capro, I am really glad with it. And the movements, and just the two placeholder noises of like the ichthy bite noise and then the velo jump noise. Those placeholders need to be replaced with Capro's own. And I think that's about it. I mean, sometimes the tail looks a little funky, but it's hard to know what to do with a tail like that. I think that's just how it's going to look, honestly, since truly that kind of creature wouldn't be able to still even be moving like that. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a serious expert, but I don't know. Again, coming into this forest, I hope they add in this kind of vision for night vision. Whenever it turns night on a server, I want this. I want it so that no matter how much I turn up my gamma, I cannot see past a certain line of sight bubble. But I really hope they change the night vision so that the entire map is like this at night, where there's just a big bubble of darkness you can't see past. Make it really nice for ambushes. I should have kept track of when I switched so that I know when my timer's going to be up to jump on my Capro. So I have full slots. So I can't make a new Capro unless I delete another creature. See if my timer is up for my Capro. Gosh, I would really love a coffee right now. Yep, there's still a cooldown there. So 7 minutes. I am thinking though, we're gonna have to end the stream here because by now, Baby Double should be up from his nap. So, oh god, that was scary. So I'm gonna go check on him, and I will probably be streaming later for anyone that wants to see more of the Kaprosuchus that can't switch to the testing branch themselves to check it out. I will see you guys all later. Thank you for coming. Have a good one. Bye bye.